Do you want to crochet a garment for yourself but have no idea where to start? I get it. Crocheting garments can be scary. You have so many measurements that you have to make sure are just right. You have to get your gauge swatch accurate. There's a lot that goes into crocheting a garment that is actually going to fit you. But what if I told you there is a crochet garment that you can make with just a singular rectangle or square? Just one piece. Enter the Cocoon Cardigan. Not only are cocoon cardigans incredibly simple to make, but they're also very forgiving. They're meant to have an oversized fit, so this is a great option for anyone looking to get into crocheting garments. So I have found 10 cocoon sweater patterns. They are all free, and hopefully by the end of this video, you will see that crocheting a garment does not have to be hard or scary. All right, let's get into it. So the first pattern that I'm sharing with you guys was designed by yours truly. Since I live in the north and seem to live through endless months of winter every year, I find myself always reaching for extra layers, and that's what inspired this design. This sweater features the forked cluster stitch, which is a little thicker than traditional crochet stitches. Creating a nice warm sweater, I constructed the sleeves using front and back post double crochet stitches, and I don't know about you, but I am a thumb hole girly and I love it when I find shirts with thumb holes. So I designed this with an option for adding thumb holes, and if that's not your thing, don't worry, because I explain in the pattern where to end the sleeves if you do not want to add them. This pattern comes with both a full written tutorial as well as a full video tutorial, and the model in my photos is wearing the large/extra large size. This next pattern comes from the blog Made by Goody. This is a nice, light and airy summer cocoon shawl, and because of the oversized nature of this shrug, this comes in 3 sizes. So there's an extra small to medium, a large to 2XL, and then a 3X to 5X. The model in these photos is wearing the smallest size, which is the extra small to medium. And what's nice about this pattern is it's worked in a repeat from the middle out. So essentially you could continue working the pattern until it's your desired size and fit. She also used one of my favorite stitches, the iris stitch, to create this shrug. But instead of working in rows, this is actually made in a square, which I found very interesting, and she does provide a full video tutorial on how to do this. This next pattern was designed by Selena Veronique. This lavender crochet shrug is such a lovely summer garment made using the filet crochet technique, which creates a light and airy texture that is perfect for layering. I also really love how this design features a feminine edging along the sleeves and border. Available in sizes small to 3X, this pattern ensures that crocheters of most sizes can enjoy creating and wearing this piece. And if you're new to filet crochet, don't worry, because Selena gives us a full video tutorial in addition to the written pattern. This shrug would look great with so many outfits, from light summer dresses to jeans and a tank top. This is one you're definitely going to want to check out. Up next is a cocoon cardigan from Hannah of Hanjan Crochet. This pretty cardigan, or shrug, whatever you want to call it, is made using the C2C technique, or corner-to-corner crochet. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this type of crochet, basically you start in one corner and work in turned rows to increase until your fabric is the height and width you'd like, and then you begin decreasing in simple steps to close the side of the square. Even though this cardigan is made with plenty of positive ease, I like that it's not too bulky and it drapes very nicely when worn. And once again, this is such a forgiving style. Hannah offers this in just 3 basic sizes. So extra small to medium, large to XXL, and then 3X to 5X. Hannah also has us visual learners covered with a full video tutorial in addition to the free written pattern on her blog. Next is a lovely Lacy spring cardigan from Brianna of Life in Yarn. This cocoon style cardigan features short sleeves and a loose, oversized fit, making this one another great beginner project. Made with No. 2 sport weight yarn, it's designed for warm weather using Premier Cotton Fair yarn and comes in petite, standard, and plus sizes. Brianna also provides us with a crochet symbol chart in addition to the written instructions, so even beginners can crochet this cardigan, as it's a pretty straightforward design using mostly double crochet and chain stitches. The construction of this shrug is really easy. All you'll do is crochet a single lace stitch rectangle followed by folding and minimal seaming, and you'll finish it off by adding some simple trim to the sleeves and collar. This next pattern is called the Dream Catcher Cardi and is designed by Sarah of Ned and Mimi. So I've seen this pattern floating around Pinterest for a while, and it always catches my attention. I love the diamond motif in the center, and I just think it's such a fun twist on the usual rectangle that most of these cocoon sweaters are constructed out of. This crochet cardigan pattern is written for 4 sizes: extra small and small, medium and large, extra large and 2X, and then 3X and 4X. Sarah explains that this cardigan is oversized, as most of these cocoon sweaters are, but if you want a more classic fit, you can always go down a size. This pattern also features ribbing around the collar and sleeves using the join as you go technique. If this doesn't sound familiar to you, don't worry, because Sarah walks you through all of this. This pattern is labeled as an intermediate level because there are several different stitches involved, but I feel like this would still be totally doable for the determined beginner as well. So up next is a fun C2C or corner to corner sweater from Ashley of Heart Hook Home. Just as the name suggests, this is made using the corner to corner technique. And with the color changes, I also think this is reminiscent of a granny square. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but either way, I am in love with this design. So as I said in the beginning, this is made using the corner to corner technique, but it's made in the round. And if you've never crocheted corner to corner in the round before, Ashley has her backs with a really great in-depth tutorial. She also promises that it's very simple and that this whole pattern is actually quite relaxing and mindless. And once you finish the corner to corner portion, the sweater is then finished off with front post and back post double crochet stitches, giving the sleeves and collar some extra thickness and warmth. So here's another pattern from Brianna of Life and Yarn. This cocoon cardigan is made with one of my favorite stitches, the Alpine stitch, and it's also made with my favorite yarn, Hue and Me from Lion brand. Honestly, you couldn't get a better combo in my opinion. A chunky and textured stitch like the Alpine stitch combined with the bulky and soft Hue and Me yarn. Listen, that is the perfect sweater in my book. And just like the previous design, this sweater also features front and back post double crochet stitches for the sleeves and collar. For me, everything about this sweater just screams warm and cozy. And in addition to the written instructions on the blog, Brianna also has a detailed video tutorial as well. So this next pattern comes from Ashley of A Loopy Lamb. This is a very simple, no frills cocoon cardigan. Not that there's anything wrong with frills, but most of the time I really do enjoy making pieces that are very uniform and classic. And for me, that is what this cardigan is. Just a nice, easy wardrobe staple piece. This is made using We Crochet's comfy worsted yarn, but you could use whatever worsted yarn you choose. Just be sure you do a gauge swatch first, since not all worsted yarn is created equal. Ashley also provides a simple table that shows the measurement for every size, which, by the way, starts at extra small and goes all the way to 5X. So the last pattern I'll be sharing with you guys today comes from Jane of Jenny and Teddy. This is appropriately named the all double crochet cocoon cardigan because it is truly made with all double crochet stitches. How easy is that? If you can make a double crochet, then you can absolutely make this sweater. Jane does give some suggestions for yarn you can use, such as Feels Like Butter from Lion brand, or for a cooler option, you can go with a cotton blend yarn. Now, I do want to point out that English is not Jane's first language, so some of her wording in the pattern may be a little different, but the pattern is written in standard US terms, and honestly, I still found her pattern to be very easy to read and understand. So if you're looking for a straightforward cocoon sweater pattern, definitely go check her out. So that's it, you guys. I hope you found this collection of cocoon sweater patterns helpful, and I hope it gives you some inspiration for your next project, especially if you've never made a garment before. And I hope that after seeing all these patterns, you see that crocheting garments does not have to be hard or scary, and you can actually add a lot of really cute pieces to your wardrobe. That's it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!